Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Riverview here in Farming Simulator 22 with me, Göweil. It is a lovely, lovely new day. I was going to say new morning, but unfortunately, because it was snowing, I've literally had to wait till 3 PM in the afternoon before I was allowed to start harvesting our final field of the year. Our canola field is ready to harvest. We've got very little time to do it because obviously December has already proven it's not got very nice weather, and apparently tomorrow's forecast is snow, with only the third and final day of December having no snow forecast. But I definitely want to get this harvest done, and then that'll be it, ladies and gents. That will be it. You are watching the final episode of the series. Riverview has been a lovely adventure, a wonderful time and experience, but it sadly has got to come to an end because we need to start something new, you know. We need to begin a new chapter, a new challenge on a new map, and a change of scenery would be very nice, because we've been staring at a lot of these fields and a lot of this stuff on this farm for a long time now. The series has gone on a lot longer than I expected it to. Like I say, I was hoping to have had this wrapped up by Christmas and then start a new series in January. That sadly didn't happen. And then it was kind of a case of, because I kept playing, I got into things. And, you know, it was like, oh, well, after I've done this, we can start. But then something else would pop up. And then something else would pop up. But I figured eventually that there has to be a cut-off point. And it might as well be when we have harvested every single field this year. I know I've replanted a lot of crops and I'm growing a lot of stuff. But that's it. I'm not doing any more on this map. We might come back and visit it somewhere down the road, you know, because I don't tend to delete saves, and I certainly don't delete my mod folders, so I can always jump in and pick up with this, have a trip down memory lane at some point in time and do a, hey, let's go and have a look at Riverview again. Because obviously I need to do that next week for Göweil on, when I've got the 1 year, when I get the 1 year achievement for visiting a map that you've not played for a year. That should be the achievement I get next week. So what map are you leaning towards, or are you not sure yet? I have got a map selected. I'm not gonna actually reveal it at this point in time until I do this first recordings. I want to keep it a little bit of a surprise barker for the YouTube people when they click on it. But it should be nice. It will be a different look, completely different look to the map that we're on now. I'll be moving away from the UK European theme, but we aren't going US. We're not going US. That's all I'm going to say. Those are the only little hints I'm going to give you all. I mean, obviously people that have been subscribed and following the channel for a long time will probably know the map, because I've said many times it's one that I have wanted to play, and I was waiting to see if it was ever going to get an update to make it compatible with, you know, precision farming and stuff. And then I decided, you know what, I don't really care that much about precision farming. I might as well just play the map that I want to play. So we're at 77%. The level warning kicks in at 80. The beacon's on. Go get the grain cart over here in a minute. And yes, I'm doing canola, but I'm dropping straw. That's new. I think that's the enhanced straw crops mod coming into play. It's good to know it's working, because that will be a mod that I use in the next series. %, full. Should be able to manage this okay. So how do you decide the mods you use for each series? Do you have a set of mods you use as standard? Do you try to change up with each series? There is a set of standard mods that are installed on every single one of my playthroughs that I can't play the game without. Things like Forestry, auto drive, GPS mod, and a few other bits and a few other script mods and stuff. Auto load, things like that. Those types of mods and things are in every series and on every single one of my multiplayer servers. Then once I've got the must-have mod, the standard set, then it's a case of, yeah, let's have a look and see what's different. What haven't I used before? What would I like to try? What would make things a bit different from the last series? And yeah, that's kind of how I explore things. I try to showcase obviously different mods in different series. I mean, that was one of the reasons why I wanted to change the harvester in this series many months ago. It's quite short, and when you've got a big trailer, trying to get the trailer under the pipe is actually quite difficult. Because I think the problem with this harvester is it self-levels. Do you have any mods you are thinking of trying out in the new series, or is that a secret as well? Oh no, there's quite a few mods I'm going to be trying out for the first time, especially like vehicles and stuff. Because like I've already said to John earlier in the stream, I'm going to be using, to start with in the new map, I'm going to be using lots of very small tractors, very small equipment, a lot of really like old school, very antique, oldie farming tractors initially, because I've never done a playthrough like that. I normally, as soon as I jump on a map, normally I go and buy the biggest tractor that's available, biggest, most powerful tractor available, so I can do absolutely everything and know that I've got a machine that can handle everything you throw at it. But yeah, I'm going to start out with a lot smaller stuff, which means that maybe in the start of the new series, I won't be striving to own like 10 fields, because with small equipment, obviously it's going to take a lot of time to work a field. So it's a case of I will probably only have 1 or 2 fields to start with, because it's going to take ages to work them. So yeah, it's going to be a lot more natural progression. And the same comes to when I come to do like contract work. Although it would be really, really tempting to go and, you know, lease, you know, borrow the equipment that the contracts offer and go and do the contract with the lovely free equipment. Again, I'm going to try and do the contracts with the little tools and equipment and see whether the contracts are like, you know, whether that pays. And then, of course, down the line, obviously, whenever Stevie releases his updates for all his maps, I will either then be using either the Four Lakes map or the Hills View map, and that will probably replace my New Jersey series, that I'm also playing at the moment. So I'll probably use one of Stevie's maps to replace that. And I also know that Oxygen David has got his next map, sure, coming very, very soon. His next UK map. That might be a map that I do in multiplayer. That might be a map for multiplayer, because I think there'll be a lot of people that want to play that. I know a lot of YouTubers and stuff, a lot of the YouTubers and the bigger YouTube channels and that, bigger than me, they'll be absolutely all over that map, playing that map. So I probably wouldn't want to do it as a let's play, because obviously, you know, YouTube will be oversaturated with that kind of thing. But I could do it as a, obviously, multiplayer live stream series, like I was doing with Maypole. And obviously, if there's people out there in the Kick streaming land that want to come and play on the server with us or with me, then that would be fantastic, because obviously the more people the better. And obviously it'd be nice for me to have more people playing, because then obviously I will probably see more progression in the server between logins. When I log in, things will have happened. So when I come to do my stream sessions, we'll have made a lot more progress. And these headphones are really doing my head in now. I bent the connector, and it's not really connecting properly. So I keep getting like crackly audio in my ears. One of the earpieces works, one of them doesn't. I think it's the one with the cable in works, but the other side doesn't, until I get my new cable. Oh yes. Of course, I was going to empty it with the grain cart, but because I can't open the cover on the grain cart, I'm going to just empty it with the trailer instead. But yes, final harvest of the series, ladies and gents. Look at that lovely sunset. Look at this lovely, lovely farm. I'll take the screenshot for the thumbnail there with all the farm in the background. Obviously it's going to get dark in a second, so I will have to sleep and forward time. And hope that the snow for February the 2nd, or December the 2nd, is later in the day. It's not going to be first thing in the morning. Because I would like this guy to literally keep going all through the night, if he can. That might be difficult for him. How are we looking for time? It's just gone 3 o'clock. I'm wondering what time, because I've got to be at the venue tonight for 6. And obviously I need to go and get showered and stuff. And I need to do my hair and have a bit of a shave. So I wonder how much longer I should stream today. This will be the last of the farm sim. As soon as I finish the record button, recording in about 15 minutes, that'll be the end of the farm sim part of the live stream today. Good afternoon, Mr. Helgi. So I might have time to play something else very, very quickly for a little bit, but certainly I would like to maybe I wouldn't want to stream too much past 4 o'clock. I need to go and get showered and stuff. I am okay, thank you, Mr. Helgi. How are you, sir, on this lovely Tuesday? Is the weather any better in Germany, Mr. Helgi? Because somebody was in the chat the other day, somebody named Boris was telling me it's very bad weather at the minute in Germany. Cold, it's rainy, it's awful. You've just come back from the office, so today was an in-office day for Mr. Helgi. Weather is rather warm, not too cold. Clouds. Pretty good. Yeah, it's quite warm today here. Like I say, it's warm and sunny where I am. It was strange. I went to my health course this morning, and it was actually warmer outside the building than it was inside. We said to the guy who runs the course, we'd be better off sitting outside. It's warmer. Right, so he's moving about, taking care of all the lovely stuff. I like spring. Spring is indeed very cool. Right, that's empty. So, like I say, I got rid of all the silage bales the other day out of there. Did I get the ones out of here? Not really. The weekend will be very nice. I hope the weekend's not, well, I hope Saturday's nice here, because obviously I've got travel Saturday. And I don't want it to be rainy and miserable, because I don't want to have to put my great big huge massive jumbo coat on, because it gets a bit warm when it's not raining and stuff. So yeah, that would be helpful if it didn't rain here on Saturday, because I'm going to be out most of the day Saturday. So I've got to catch the bus at 12 o'clock, and I don't think I catch the bus back until 6 p.m. So then it could be whatever time. How is your golf game going? I've not played anymore since the other evening with you, Mr. Helgi. I think I completed the US Open as an amateur. I think I've got to do Q School next. I'm sure it's Q School I've got to do. I think that's where I'm at currently. But I was waiting to see if they was going to do any more patches or updates. I think the game's lagging. I think the game is still lagging. Since you just started a new player, it would be chance for you to beat me. Yeah, but you can use all the same unlockables, can't you? I think the games may have crashed. Or is it just me? No, it's because the controller's turned off again. I was thinking, has the game crashed? Because that seemed to lag for a long period of time there. I don't think that's a temperature issue, because like I say, my PC's not hot today. Got the temperatures all under control now. Only 2 collectibles. 2 collectibles? Collectibles have you got, Mr. Helgi? There we go, some more silage. Golf ball improvement. Oh, I haven't got that yet. And iron accuracy, no doubt. I managed to complete. I think I completed one of the Titleist challenges the other evening when I played, and I've unlocked the Pro V1 golf ball, but it doesn't give you any advantages over the crappy EA one. I was like, what? Why you not give me good things? Why you not give me better ball skills, ball stats, with using a Pro V1? And then I tried doing the fairway, tried to unlock the Titleist fairway woods, but it wouldn't let me unlock those. It wouldn't. You have to do a driving challenge. You have to hit 5 fairways in regulation out of 5 attempts. One of them has to be 100% power, a power drive. And something else. There's another thing as well that you need to do. But the problem I've got is with my driver, the fairway's not long enough. If I hit 100% power drive, I run out of room. There's no fairway for me to land on. I end up in the rough. So I might have to make a new character that's got no power skills. No skill in power at all. You can drive with free wood. See, that's what I did. I did the challenge with the free wood, and it didn't count. Didn't count any of the fairways, because I think it has to be done with I think it has to be done with driver. I'm sure it does. But I'll have to double check it. Because I've definitely got to start working through a lot of those sponsors challenges to unlock all the fancy golf clubs and stuff. Because it's just completely random. The store just offers you just random stuff. And it's like, well, I only want to play with Titleist. So the chances of me getting something Titleist coming up in the store for me to buy is very low. There we go. Right. Well, there's no point me trying to draw or fade it, Mr. Helgi, because whenever I do a draw or fade swing, it always does the opposite. When I make a draw swing on the controller, it ends up hitting a fade. Right, well, we are very close. I'm gonna risk sleeping, ladies and gents, because it's getting dark. I wake up at 9, a little bit later. Hopefully it's light. Hopefully it's not snowing. It's not, but snow is forecast. So we're just going to complete this harvest. That's all we're going to do. Complete this harvest, then this series is done. So this might be a longer video today as the final video. Snow is not forecast to arrive until 1 o'clock. So we've got a couple of hours. This guy needs to get a move on. Mr. Harvester needs to get going. Come on, Mr. Harvester. I set my draw or fade to hit it straight. Shock shaping is off. Yeah, I've been in and changed my character again. Although I did set him up originally to prefer a draw, because that was obviously my natural tendency. I've decided to set him to straight in the settings. Yeah, everything is good. All this lovely canola being mulched up. Hopefully it still has a good price when we come to sell it. Price has gone down a little bit, unfortunately. But we can still sell it at our own farm place for 709. 709. We'll head down to the field and wait for him. Come back up. Like I say, I could be collecting straw, but I don't fancy doing that at the moment. And like I say, I don't know how to open the covers on that auger wagon. Otherwise I could have been using that for the unloading. Might as well just fill up the greenhouses as I've got some water spare. What is the mod name of the one with the funny cover? It is in here somewhere. Might be that one. Perard pack. The Perard pack, I think, is the one. And I think it's the X-Flow 28-34 is the one that I've got that has the dodgy cover on it that I can't open. That doesn't use water, so that's fine. Can we move these? Chocolate donuts for the win. $4,750 for one box of chocolate donut. Here's some strawberry jam. $4,317. They're not quite as expensive. Here's the glaze. $4,114. So the chocolate ones are definitely the ones we want to sell. They're the most profitable. I must admit, I'm kind of partial to a chocolate donut myself. I do like chocolate donuts, especially if they're Watkins. I hope there's some of those in the buffet tonight. If there is, they're all mine. Too many pallets of donut. Go. That's all of the donuts. Now sold. Hooray! Alright, we'll unload him when he gets to the bottom of the field. If he can make it to the bottom of the field. I hope he can. I hope he doesn't get full soon. I'll have to move him out the crop helps, won't I? He goes and gets full. Because this is my field and I don't want to do crop destruction. Come on. Come on, Mr. Harvester. You can make it. Herod XML has specialization name cover. Assume that is common coding, not sure. Oh, it's lagging. Lagging again. Yeah, I don't know, is there any other, is there another auger, is there a Giant's auger wagon that has a cover? I think there is, isn't there? We go into the store menu. That one has the Bergman GTW 330. That has a cover. So has the HAWE ULW 4000. Be nice to know how you open the Hallmaster has one too. It looks like a few of the the default game vehicles have covers, so it'd be interesting to see if they have that cover specialization. $150 MB, huge. That's because there's loads of other things in that pack, in that Perard pack. There's loads of trailers in it, I think. Yeah, 1, 2, header trailer, several auger wagons, whatever that is, several other trailers, a couple of manure spreaders. So yeah, there's quite a few different vehicles and stuff. Quite a few like that attachment. Bergman has cover and no cover specialization. Might comment that out. Yeah. Worth a try to see if you can then manually open or close the cover. Right, I'm going to run off and sell, because I think I need to go and unblock the sell point anyway. Because I think I've still got the bale trailer parked there. And no, I haven't. I've moved the bale trailer, so I should be able to get in there with it. Have got the other big trailer up there though. Ah, but I did leave bales here, didn't I? Well, I was going to pull that other trailer over then for a second. Final harvest of the same. Final harvest of the same. I think you're doing very well, Mr. Harvester. I think he's got, what, 1, 2, 3, possibly 4 rows to do. He's not run out of fuel yet, which is nice. There's a lot happening. Your emails. Take it. Oh, shit. No. don't know what tumbler is. Right, we must be getting there close. What time am I on to? Like I said, I'd probably be streaming till about 4. Because I need to go and get showered and get ready for this evening. Because we've got to be at the venue for 6, even though it doesn't start till 7. We need to obviously meet the caterers and get all the food and everything put in and set up. Plus, I don't know how long it's going to take me to tie my tie, because I haven't tied a tie in... I haven't tied a tie in about 7 years. So I might have to have a couple of attempts to get it right. I haven't decided yet which tie I'm actually going to go for. I've got a stripy one, or I've got that one. I'm wearing a white shirt, so both will go with whatever. Maybe the one with the stripes might work nice. The white, the grey, and the black's a bit more club colour-y, I would say. A bit more club colours. Keep drinking my water. Two rows to go, and will be finished. Dolores will have completed this year's harvest. And everything will be fantastic. Everything will be amazing. It's been a great map, this. Roy Cavalier did a really good job on this. Or Cavalier Roy, not Roy Cavalier. Cavalier Roy did a really good job on this map. But it's time to move on to a new map and start a new adventure. So that's what we'll be doing next week, I think. Sometime next week we'll be starting the new series. Obviously tomorrow afternoon we'll be doing Ringwoods for all the Ringwoods fans out there who have enjoyed the Ringwoods series. We'll be doing week 23 of the Ringwood save. Can you believe it? Nearly half a year on Ringwood. We might actually finish the first year of farming. that harvester's travelling at a fair old lit. Don't quite know what happened there. That harvester was doing like 24 kilometres an hour a minute ago as it was coming up that field. I was like, huh? They can't do that when the cutter's operating, can they? That's it. Harvest is complete. We can go sell this. And then we're done, ladies and gents. We're done with the map. We're done with the save. We're done with the series. We can leave Dolores behind to carry on with her business endeavours. He's definitely managed to make a more successful go of things than Clarkson did in his first year of farming. I actually forget how many years we've played now on this save, how many years we've gone through. It will tell me in the options, won't it? It will tell me in statistics. How many years have we played? 3. So we've done 3 full years on this map. Not bad going. From starting with absolutely nothing to having this whole lovely farm and all this machinery and equipment in 3 years. Dolores has worked her ass off. She's worked hard. She has. And there's the little moo cows, look. That's not good. Up. Right, I'm just going to back that in there just so I can tip it. Right, that is it then, ladies and gents. What can I say? To all of those watching on YouTube, thank you for watching this series. Hope you've enjoyed it. A new series will be starting soon to replace this one, so keep your eyes peeled on the channel for that. And why not consider heading over to Kick and following me on Kick, where you can see the episodes recorded live each week. For now though, from me, it is cheerio and goodbye, and I'll see you all very, very soon.